Our new house was a fixer-upper, a grand old Victorian with peeling paint and a porch that sagged like a weary sigh. My parents, ever optimists, saw potential. I, at 11, saw 1,000 places for monsters to hide. We moved in during the sweltering heat of August, the air thick with the scent of damp earth and something else, something faintly metallic and unpleasant that I couldn't quite place. The strangest thing about the house wasn't its age or its slightly unsettling creaks, but the silence. It was a profound, heavy silence that swallowed every sound. Even our dog, a boisterous Labrador named Gus, seemed subdued, his usual happy barks replaced by a low, almost mournful whine when he ventured into the deeper shadows of the house. The first week was a blur of unpacking and scraping wallpaper. Then it started. Small things at first. Objects would move when no one was looking. A kitchen knife left on the counter would be found inexplicably on the floor. A favorite toy of my younger sister, Lily, would vanish from her room, only to reappear later in the attic. We dismissed it as our own forgetfulness, the chaos of moving. But then the sounds began. Not the usual house noises, but whispers, faint and distorted, just at the edge of hearing. They seemed to emanate from the walls, from the empty rooms. Lily started having nightmares, waking up screaming about a man in the shadows, his eyes like burnt coals. My parents tried to soothe her, assuring her it was just her imagination. But even they seemed on edge, their smiles a little too tight. One evening, while exploring the basement, a place I'd been warned to avoid, I found a small, tarnished silver locket tucked away in a dusty alcove. It was cold to the touch, unnaturally so. Inside, a faded photograph of a stern-faced woman with eyes that seemed to bore into me. As I held it, a wave of nausea washed over me, accompanied by a chilling whisper that seemed to curl around my ear. Mine. That night, the house truly came alive. The whispers grew louder, more insistent, weaving a tapestry of desperate pleas and guttural snarls. Gus began to bark, a frantic, terrified sound that echoed through the silent halls. My parents rushed to my room, their faces pale. Lily was sitting bolt upright in bed, her eyes wide with terror, pointing a trembling finger at the corner of the room. "He's here," she whimpered. "He's watching." A palpable chill filled the room, colder than any winter night. The air grew heavy, suffocating. The shadows in the corner seemed to deepen, coalesce, taking on a vaguely human shape. It was not a man, not entirely. It was a distortion, a stain on reality, a form woven from pure malice and despair. A single, glowing ember pulsed where its eyes should be, radiating an ancient, hungry hatred. Then the metallic smell returned, stronger now, acrid and sickening. It was the smell of something old and corrupted, something that had festered in the dark for too long. The whispers converged into a single, chilling chorus, a symphony of torment that threatened to shatter our minds. We were not alone in this house. We had invited something ancient and terrible inside, and it was hungry. The locket, still clutched in my hand, felt like a brand, a tether to the unspeakable presence that now claimed our home. If you think you're safe in your own home, think again. Welcome to the Aqeela Files. Did you feel that chill? It's still watching.